Okay guys, today this is our learning intention. You are going to understand how the Earth's processes, so things that happen naturally in the Earth, and human factors, so things that we do, influence the Earth's climate. So you probably have done bits of this in geography. You are going to be using chapter 41 in your textbook, and you can research on the internet, and you need to answer the following questions in your own words. So I'm going to give you some hints. Now, there is no copying and pasting from a website, because I'm going to know it's not going to be in the way you a 14-year-old would write. The only exception is if it looks like it could be a definition from a textbook, then that will be acceptable. But otherwise, you have to turn it into your own words. Okay, that is a skill in itself, but you need to do it. So the first thing that you're going to have to find out for me is, what is climate change? And you have to put it into your words. So again, chapter 41 is a really good space to go, but don't be afraid to look at something else. Explain to me what global warming is and what is the greenhouse effect. So these are all what questions, really straightforward in their answering. The North Atlantic Drift, you might not have heard of it. So what is it and why is it important to Ireland? And particularly at this time of the year, it's really important to us. So then we've already done pH and things, so you understand what acidity is, but why is the acidity of the ocean important? And it really is in the context of climate change. So if the sea is too acidic, there is an impact on climate change, and that's what that question is looking for. Surface reflectivity. What the hell is that about? And again, in winter time of year now, this is really, really important. And what impact does it have on global warming? So we're going to look at this, number 6, a little bit more on Thursday. We're going to look real live data, and we're going to see, can we determine some stuff about surface reflectivity. So global dimming is another thing, and it's happened on occasions on our planet. Figure out what it is and what is its impact on global warming. Now, for each of the following gases, and there'll be a table in the Word document, find a process that produces it naturally on Earth, and then find something that we do, so human activity, that also makes this gas. So we don't really mind the natural processes because they've always been there. The issue is us and our human activity, because we are now doing things and changing the climate of the Earth, primarily because of what we do. So once you've done all that, you'll have a better understanding about what is natural, what is man-made, and in terms of Ireland and climate change, what should we really be worried about, especially if global warming continues at the pace that it is. I want you to have a look. You might be able to find things that the government is already doing, but can you come up now with things that the government should put into law to reduce our impact on climate change? So the whole thing with putting things into law is the general public don't like it because it costs us money, and more importantly, industry doesn't like it because it's going to cost them money. So that's where human nature comes from. But the reality is that if we keep going the way we're going, well then things are going to change, and it's going to end up costing us, as well as money, lots of other more important things. So they're all our questions. Now here's where we're practicing for CBA 2 in hopefully Form 3. So you need to make a list of your references. So before it was easy, I was the reference, your textbook was the reference, but now you are going to have to go in and do a little bit of research. So if you use any book, you need to give me the book title, the book author, and the publisher, so I could search for it. And you need to, for any website, because we're doing all this electronically, it's dead easy, you copy and paste the full link into your document. So you have a Word document. You can write your questions, your answers into this Word document if you wish. You can copy and paste your website links. That'll be great. This should now be, by the time you're done, if you're going to do it well, this could be about 3 A4 pages if you are going to really now put your mind to it. So you have got an 80-minute lesson. This essentially is homework. The questions are the rag sheet for this particular topic, except you're going to be the people that are doing all of the work. Now, there is a quiz attached to the assignment. You're being guinea pigs for me. The easy way how this differs from Quizlet is the idea that you get into the quiz by using your first name and last name and get into it that way. I have given the list of names on the assignment that I've used input in. So Emily, I've used your both parts of your surname are in there. Miles, you're in there. Who else is in there? Ella, I've put you in as Ella. I didn't know, so I apologize in advance. Okay, but just check that I have put in a name for you and that you are using it. So Paddy, I think you're in as Patrick. I am on Zoom for the double if you need me, and that is all. Have fun.